Today, I'm going over 5 fingerboard hacks that you may not know. What is up? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Canadian David Jones back for another video. People were commenting on my last fingerboard video that I'm a Canadian David Jones, so comment below if you agree with that. I love watching David Jones videos, so comment below if you do too. And you saw the thumbnail and title, I'm going over 5 fingerboard hacks. So these fingerboard hacks are very helpful even if you're a pro or just a beginner. So let's jump into it. So the first hack, most of you probably know this one if you have foam grip tape. I've already done this in a previous video before, so I'm just going to do it very fast. But the basic idea is you just take something like masking tape, stick it on your board just like this. Just get it nice on there. Just like that. And when you peel it away, it takes all the dirt and dust off of your grip tape onto the tape, leaving you with nice clean grip tape. And that really helps with new tricks if you're wanting to get better at fingerboarding. And on the topic of using tape to clean parts of your fingerboard, we are going to be using this T-Rex tape. It is basically just duct tape that is very strong and very sticky. You can just use duct tape. This is about the only stuff I have right now. Go ahead, peel away a little bit. And this is how you're going to clean your wheels. And I am basically copying David Jones here. I've never really thought about it too much, but David Jones has done this in another one of his videos, and I thought it was a brilliant idea. I don't entirely know where he got it from, whether he made it up or saw it somewhere else, but I'm not giving credit to anybody. This is just a really good method. So my fingerboard wheels aren't incredibly dirty right now, but basically you just roll them back and forth a couple of times like this. That takes any dust or dirt off of your fingerboard wheels. And it's a very satisfying sound. Kind of. So that hack number 1, you are going to use that for the rest of your fingerboard journey. So use tape to clean parts of your fingerboard, hack 1. Hack number 2 is something a lot of people won't run into, but some might. So if you have rubber bushings, which if you are into fingerboarding, you probably do, it has a lot of rock to it, like that. And when you turn sometimes, if you turn too sharp, your trucks will go down like this and the wheels might kind of stick on your board. If you go for a turn, they might just kind of like catch and make it kind of a sloppy turn. It just won't be very fluid. So if you are running into that problem, something that I saw on somebody else's YouTube channel is if you take a piece of wax, just wax right under your wheel. Right where it will hit the board. I am also going to use some of my custom wax I've made. Just rub that in a few different spots along the board. So next time your wheels touch the board, they won't catch. So that is more effective than you might think. Something that you should also probably use the wax for is waxing your obstacles. I'm going to use this ledge, for example, because if you're doing a grind, it's just kind of, it sticks and you don't really want that. So I'm going to be using some of my custom wax. There's a video on how to make this also on YouTube. So maybe YouTube that after this video. So now I'm just gonna go back and forth and use this wax on here. And you would be very surprised how big of a difference this actually makes. I'm not just saying this for the video, like you will notice a huge difference. On to hack number 3. So for hack number 3, you probably don't have these. In fact, I only have 3 of them, and that is books. I wish I was kidding for what I just said. I do have more than 3 books, but I definitely don't have probably as many books as most people have. But anyways, you are going to use these books as ledges. So you will have to completely ignore this incredibly awesome cement park that I have right in front of me. There's nothing wrong with this. Just pretend that that doesn't even exist because all I own are books. Kickflip over that. That's also a first try. I didn't think I was going to do that. You can see how helpful this actually is. Like, I'm actually enjoying myself writing books. You can get very creative with this because most people have more than just 3 books. You can make ramps out of them, you can do ledges, you can do gaps. You'll have an awesome time. So hack number 4. This hack is pretty helpful if you have a low budget. So when it comes to putting grip tape on, you normally need a file to kind of just get your excess grip tape off of the board, and then you get a nice clean look like that. A couple of companies actually sell a file specially made for fingerboarding. They're just made out of metal, and they're pretty nice files. I don't even have one. So something that you can use is just a small little nail file like this. This isn't metal, this is just kind of a hard paper feel to it. And then there's just some fine grit sandpaper on the back. But this is what you can use to get your grip tape on. This actually came with one of my fingerboards, and I've recently been able to find some more nail files just like this. So for how cheap they are, it's very good for getting grip tape on. I have a cheap fingerboard with some foam grip tape on, but this was just kind of like already on here when I got it. So I'm just gonna file it to make it look a little nicer. Piece of foam flew at the camera. In my mind, this definitely makes your fingerboard look a little bit more professional. This is very cheap foam grip tape, so it doesn't look like as good as a professional fingerboard will look, but you get the idea. And normally this is going to come in like a big square sheet that then you stick on your fingerboard and file like a lot more excess off. I just wanted to show you that it does work. So on to hack number 5. This hack is similar to the book. You are going to go around your house, find random things like this, and use them as rails. You see this? You ain't gonna use this, you're gonna use this. So you can figure out how you want to set this up. I can also just use this volcano, for example, even though you probably don't have a volcano, but you can just lean this up against another stack of books. And you can either use this as a ramp, kind of hop onto it, do stuff like that, gap over it. I don't care what you do, but you can have a lot of fun with simple objects. You even use a paper towel roll. I just made a little hoop out of this tape. I'm just gonna stick this on, just because it is pretty lightweight. Here we have a little piece of PVC pipe. You might not have this, but I don't know, you might. It's pretty cheap either way, you can pick some of this up. You can also make it teeter-totter. And you can use pretty much anything for this. You even saw me just use a toilet paper roll. I mean, paper towel roll, it kind of doesn't matter. Use a Bluetooth speaker. So those are 5 fingerboard hacks to hopefully make you better at fingerboarding. And I didn't come up with a lot of these, I kind of came up with the rails at the end, but you can also just search fingerboard hacks on YouTube and find many more awesome hacks. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, be sure to hit the subscribe button, it'll be down there. And with all that being said, thanks for watching today's video.